Well, on the busiest day for holiday travel, several flights are getting in late tonight due to another ground delay at the Austin airport. The FAA issued the directive in the afternoon for all arriving flights until midnight. KVUE's Malia Masamoto has been at the airport all afternoon and evening long talking with travelers about those delays. Malia, how are things looking right now?
Well, Adam, we moved upstairs to the departures, and just at least within the last half hour, it has gotten much more crowded up here. The security lines have been pretty much booked up all the way down the line here. I'm going to take a step out of the way so you can really see this line that comes all the way down here for the security. This is security checkpoint 1. This is where general screening is. Checkpoint 2 West is still where TSA pre-check and clear is, but this is the general screening. So typically it does get a little bit more longer and backed up over here, but this is what we've been seeing. That line has been continuing to grow. Now, earlier this afternoon, we also saw some backup with cars driving in and out of the airport. It wasn't as bad just about an hour ago, but we did see longer lines earlier today. Well, the FAA issued the ground delay because of staffing issues for all arriving flights. Now, they're expected to be delayed about 95 minutes, they said. The ground delay is not for departing flights, but the airport said they could also experience delays. Now, today, they said they're expecting more than 35,000 travelers departing from Austin, so they did have extra staff to help out with the lines. When talking to some travelers tonight, most of them said they had delays either about an hour or a little bit longer than that, but they said they didn't let it affect their travel days. They just made the most out of it.
My mom got the message on her phone saying there was a 2.5 hour delay, and they said on the speakers that it was like because of like not only the weather but like the staff, they're low.
Obviously it's a little bit chaotic traveling with little ones, but it doesn't seem too chaotic here today.
There are definitely a lot of people there. It looked like every restaurant was full, every seat was full, but it didn't impact us negatively.
Thankfully, we got to get some dinner. We weren't originally going to have time to get some food, so it ended up working out in our favor. We got to kind of ease into our flight, so it wasn't too bad.
We got some food and like chicken tenders, rice.
That's always nice to get some food at the airport. Well, as always, the airport says to arrive 2.5 hours early for a domestic flight and 3 hours for an international. Another reminder, they're still doing several construction projects here at the airport, like the atrium infill project. That's to add more space to the security screening areas and the bag check. It'll be directly above baggage claim, so you might see some extra construction around that area there. And another tip the airport has to make your travel days a little bit easier, they said to drop people off on whichever level is least congested. So if you're going to drop someone off downstairs for arrivals, all they'll have to do is just take the elevator or escalator up to get to those security lines. Reporting live at the Austin airport, Malia Masamoto, KVUE News.
Yep, I've done that before. It can make a really big difference. Whatever it takes to make this day go just a little bit quicker. Thank you so much, Malia.